Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge and welcome back to Yes Your Grace, where last time out there was some very exciting news indeed as the Queen Aurelia announced that she is expecting a child, which is lovely news indeed. So congratulations Queen Aurelia and King Eric, because they've been working on that for quite some time and they want a boy. So they want this child when it's born to become a boy, because then that boy can be actually the heir to their throne. So at the moment they've got the 3 daughters, but in the medieval sort of style society that we've got here that is portrayed in Yes Your Grace, the daughters grow up to be princesses, and as we've seen, they're generally sort of married away. They are married away and do not take control of the kingdom when the current ruler dies. So they want a boy to take over, so when King Eric does die, he can then rule the kingdom and it will stay in the family line and all that kind of stuff. So it's early days, they've only just sort of found out, so we're going to wait and see what happens with that. It's very good news though, it's very exciting. In this world of sort of all these tragic things going on, it's a lovely sort of nice happy sort of little bit of light, a little bit of ray of sunshine. And we have had some conflicts of interest with allies. So we've got Noxy the Dragon Slayer here. He's joined us and he's good. I like him. He's a little bit kind of crazy. He gives us some lovely resources here. And we did go and have a little chat with Jovan, I think he was called. And Jovan said, yeah, sure, I'll join. And also a chap called Sir Frederick will as well. The only thing is that we don't want Noxy on board, because Noxy and Sir Frederick, they don't like each other. They kind of, they have a little bit of beef between each other. But we've sided with Noxy. I think Noxy is a more interesting character, so we've sided with him. We've kept him, so we've kept his resources, which is very lovely. We've also acquired a hunter. Now, the prices of the people aren't appearing up here for reasons we'll look at shortly, but we've got a hunter, and the hunter is going to be ready during the battle, and that's kind of what is coming. So there's 2 big things that are coming up. The first is kind of like the royal hearing or the royal investigation or whatever it is into what happened to King Talys all those days and weeks ago now. On that very, very fateful wedding day, we're going to find out what happens. We've gathered the evidence. We've got all of the evidence stuff that we can get. So we've got 2 bits of evidence on the vial that we found, 2 bits of evidence on the letter, and 2 bits on that sort of dragon tooth type thingy. So we've got lots of evidence, and then King Ivo is going to come over. So he is the king, obviously, because Talys is dead. So Ivo is going to come over here, and he's going to bring, I think he's going to bring Lorsulia with him. I think that's been mentioned a few times. So Lorsulia is going to come back as well, which is lovely, and we're going to try and figure out exactly what happened. And then, depending on whether we can actually figure out what happened to King Talys, whether we can clear our name, because currently we have got the blame for his death. If we clear our name, then that's probably quite good, and he will give us lots of soldiers in order to go and fight the Radovians, because as we can see down here, there is not much time left until Radovia are going to come a knocking on our doors and then possibly cause a little bit of a fight, and we'll have to have a bit of a ruckus. So depending on what happens at this hearing, we might have about 1,000 troops, or we might have significantly more to fight the Radovians. However, we have got over 1,000, which is good. I think that could be very important. That could be very, very important indeed, because this sort of bar here for our army upkeep, it goes up to 1,000, and we've got 1,002. So we've sort of maxed out on our army there. So I'm wondering whether that has any bearing. I wonder if that has any kind of specific sort of thing that will happen in the battle. We've got over 1,000 people, so it makes it, it swings it in our favour or whatever. I do not know. But here we go. Let's get on with it. Let's see what happens at this royal trial thing, and let's see if we can clear our name. The royal trial. Okay, here goes. Oh, look, they've got the fancy sort of banner things out. Welcome to the royal trial. Okay, so some familiar faces here. So there's Lord Eton. There is Ivo. Oh, there she is. There's Lorsulia. Hello, Lorsulia. Welcome back. And we've got various other people that we've seen as well throughout the sort of throughout the last parts and weeks. Is that Lady Ada possibly? And there's Noxy. That's exciting. We've got Noxy in. He can be suitably crazy. So here we go. Welcome to the royal trial. We'll firstly question any witnesses that have a say in the matter. Then we shall go through gathered evidence. And lastly, we will identify the killer. Oh yes, this is brilliant. This is like CSI. CSI wherever we are. I've forgotten where we are. Grevno, that's it. CSI Grevno. And lastly, we will identify the killer. Some of you are suspects, and I have the right to believe that the real perpetrator is amongst us tonight. And with that, let's hear what witnesses have to say. Your Grace, we have 3 people enlisted as witnesses. Who shall we start with? Okay, so Talys's advisor Talys' castle guard, or a peasant from Branca. Now, the peasant was the one that found the vial. Let's start with them. Let's start with the peasant from Branca, and it might make Lord Etten sweat a bit, because Branca's his sort of neck of the woods. So, okay, here we go. The peasant from Branca, come up. Okay, so where are they? Ah, they're over here. Hello, peasant. Welcome back. Tell us your name and where you are from. It's like a quiz show. Okay, and who are you with tonight? Okay, no, so tell us your name and where are you from? Name's Hermar. I'm from Lord Etten's town, Branca, your grace. And what do you have to say? I own a vineyard in Branca. We have been observing Lord Etten for a while now. You might want to be careful. He's right behind you. He has been acting so strange, walking around the village in a trance. How dare you tell such falsehoods? Calm down, Etten. One time he piddled all over my grape flowers, and none of my grapes will grow now. Oh, crikey, that's potent. How rude. He is not a nice man, your grace. I'm convinced it was him who poisoned Talys. Is this all, Hermar? Well, what more do you need? Just get rid of him. Who's next? I don't know if he was the most worthwhile witness that we could have summoned, but there we go. Let's go for Talys' castle guard. Let's go for the castle guard, and then the advisor can be the last person we speak to. So, okay, the castle guard. Talys' guard, come forth. Where are they? There they are. Hello there, sir. Please state your name and tell us what you have to say. My name is Lutfrid, your grace. I was King Talys' guard, and I served him well. Not well enough, I hear you say. Well, the thought did occur to me. But no, there was little I could do against poison, especially one that worked so fast. Do you know what? Actually, yeah, that's a very good point. It's very hard to defend against poison, particularly in sort of military capacity, which is what you look like. And yeah, it was very fast acting. The day King Talys died was a day of shame and guilt for me, and King Ivor is continuing to make me pay the price. To the point. All I wanted to say is that I have witnessed many people visiting Talys over the years, but none angered him. As much as Noxie. Dun dun dun. Now there was a suggestion in the comments. Somebody did say, I suspect it might be Noxie. I wonder if they're right. Yeah, there's quite a lot of speculation in the comments as to who it might be. Some people have said it's Noxie. Some people have said, it's one of the children. I think somebody said it's one of the children who just didn't like what was going on. Somebody else said it's Etten. I think somebody said it was the Queen a few parts ago now. I think somebody suggested that maybe the Queen did it. So yeah, this is all very intriguing. But there we go. Noxie. None angered him as much as Noxie. I think we all know how much of a liar he is. I am no liar. Who are you to shame me in front of the kings? Order! Talys called him a deceiver after he proposed to help his wife, Paloma. Talys knew the only reason Noxie offered his help was to become famous for something he didn't do. Noxie was enraged, claiming he wasn't a fraud and that he would show Talys. I see. I do not have any questions. Let's proceed. Okay, so the last one will be Talys' advisor. Here we go. King Talys' own advisor. In you come. Hello, state your name and tell us what you have to say. The name's Rigo. I was an advisor to King Talys. I have a very important piece of information, your grace. I recognise Lady Lena over there. Oh, this is all sorts of scandal. Are they working together? Maybe there's multiple murderers. Oh, this is brilliant. This is exciting. I recognise Lady Lena over there. She visited our castle not long before the royal wedding and threatened King Talys. She said her son was supposed to be the one to marry Lorsulia, not Ivo. Anna, yes, her son is the one with a curse. We got warned, I think by her, in fact. This lady here, I think, came to warn us that her son over here had a curse, and that I think her son would die if he wasn't married by a certain age, or something like that. But then, if he did get married by a certain age, then the son's wife, who he then had to marry to stay alive, would then die. I think that was what the curse was. So yes, her son was supposed to marry Lorsulia, not Ivo. She said that if the wedding were to go ahead, she would come for Talys and his family. We must proceed accordingly, your grace. She's clearly the perpetrator. I mean, again, the evidence is lacking because you're just saying that and there's only your word. I think you need a little bit more to back that up, but okay. Lies! Shh! We'll get a chance to speak at the end, Lady Lena. Thank you, Rigo. This was very useful. Okay, so off you pop. Are we going to look at the evidence now? Because we do have some actual evidence. Let's proceed. I think these are all the witnesses we have. Okay, yeah. Let's proceed to the gathered evidence. Okay, so we've got these three things here. Let's start with the animal tooth, shall we? The animal tooth. So an animal tooth, an item so rare, only one known person could have returned from such an encounter alive. I'm thinking it might be Noxie. Noxie the Dragon Slayer. Please step forward. Oh my goodness me. Is it him? Is it all pointing to Noxie? I trusted Noxie. Oh my word, this is very intriguing. Okay, there you go. The tooth is examined, and only one creature fits this unique shape. An Allah-demon from the far lands of Calador. And who else could have travelled there and back, other than the noble Knight of Honour? Whether Noxie slew the beast or not, he must have worn this charm around his neck as one of his storytelling props. This animal tooth was found in the wine cellar. This is where Noxie could have poured poison in our wine. He wanted to help King Talys' wife, Paloma, but the king shamed him instead. Noxie couldn't bear the feeling of rejection, and so he planned to murder King Talys. Lies. I am truly a man of honour, and I would never do such a thing. King Talys made a fool of me that day, that is true, but I left his castle as ordered. In no way does this prove I killed King Talys. Only that I have been to the wine cellar, which I'm not denying. And why would you be sneaking around Grevno Castle? I was just looking for a quiet place to talk to Lady Lonna, Sir Frederick's widow. Oh my goodness me. Oh my word. Well, when we talked, she must have put off my neck. It was a very fascinating conversation. Oh, I see. Like that was it. So you admit this item belongs to you? No. Well, it could be mine. I don't know. I have a lot of these things I wear on my neck, but I swear I didn't do anything to the wine. That's enough. Back to the king. See, it could be him. It could possibly be him. Oh my goodness me, don't be you. Okay, let's go for the letter next. Let's go for the letter. An instructional letter. Yeah, so this was the thing that we found under the sort of the flooring tiles, I think, out in our garden. So this scribe includes instructions detailing the usage of the poison and a map of our castle. It has a very specific decorated pattern, which matches only one lord who attended the wedding. Lady Lena, please step forward. Okay, so now you're coming forward as well. Only lords from the north decorate their letters in such an elegant way. I believe Lady Lena was the only northern visitor on the wedding night. The letter was found hidden beneath a paving stone in our gardens. The drawings on the letter depict a rowan tree, a symbol of protection against curses, of course, and her son is cursed. A tree from which lords build their children's cradles to protect them against evil spirits. Lady Lena's boy was cursed, so she used these symbols to try to chase the demons away. There is no question as to who wrote this letter. Lady Lena also seems to have a very good motive for wanting to kill Talys. She threatened to kill him if the wedding took place. And it did. I would never do such a thing, Your Grace. I might have had cold feelings toward King Talys, but there's a big difference between not liking someone and killing him at his son's wedding. Besides, if I wanted my son to marry Lorsulia, would it not have been better to kill Ivo? Yeah, I don't know if you're helping your cause or not, because Ivo stood right there. You're not doing yourself any favours. Killing his father would make no difference either way. Do you admit that this parchment came from your kingdom? Ooh, okay. No, we don't decorate our letters with rowan trees, but roses. That's enough. Back to the king. Okay, so the last bit of evidence. Okay, yeah, so she doesn't decorate it in the same way. Maybe it's not her. Okay, a poison vial. Okay, the poison vial. With the very substance still inside, we are certain that this belonged to the person who poisoned King Talys. Lord Eton, please step forward. Oh, this is wonderful. It's one of you three. It is common knowledge among the royal heads that you have access to all sorts of poisonous substances. Our tests indicate that the substance from the vial matches the one used to poison King Talys. Not only that, but it was found near Branca, a village under your control. Talys was against the dust trade, and as we have found out from Lord Lurs, you two were not on the best of terms. With Talys' death, weaker borders with Atana might make it easier for you to distribute the dust beyond Davern. By poisoning King Talys, you plan to expand your business. Isn't that the truth? Based on Hermar's testimony, even your own residents know you're up to no good. Nonsense! I may be running a little side business, but this product can now be found literally anywhere. Even markets in Davern are full of distributors. The file does not prove that I was the one who poisoned Talys. This could have been anyone. Enough. Back to the king. Okay, there's no more evidence. Should there have been more evidence? Should we have found more? I now do not know. I mean, that was all that we could fit on the little sort of evidence table thing. I think there were the 3. But maybe there should have been more. I don't know. There's no more evidence. Okay, so he's got up out of his chair. There's no clear answer here, Your Grace. We have to sentence someone, anyone, or else Ivor will put all the blame on you. We did the best we could. It's just politics at this stage. You might want to consider the benefits you gain from each lord, if any. If we sentence someone without a lot of evidence against them, though, then our people will sense that it was just a royal whim. I can handle this, Audrey. Okay, here we go. Based on the evidence, or lack thereof, I sentence... Oh my goodness me. Okay, so it's Etten. It's Etten. He's got to be him. I think we've got to pick him. So the choices are Etten, Noakes the Dragon Slayer, Lady Lena, or no one. We can't go down no one, can we? But then I don't know. If I'm doing this properly, I think we should say no one. But I don't think it's Noakes the Dragon Slayer. I now don't think it's him. I don't think he's kind of got it in him. I do think he is a little bit of a storyteller, and he's a bit of a cad. I don't think he actually does all these things that he said that he does. I don't think he goes and fights dragons. I think he just, spins some good yarns. But I don't see him as a person that would murder a king just because he, shamed him a little bit. I don't think that sort of befits him. Lady Lena, yeah, I think her evidence was pretty sort of, her defence was quite good. She said, no, well, our letters aren't decorated like that. We decorate them with roses. That's a bit of a leap. However, Etten, yeah, there was a bit of beef between him and Talys, and he is selling this drug thing, so he probably would do whatever he needed to do to keep that going. Or do we just sentence no one? But then we aren't going to get his help. We aren't going to get Ivor's troops. So do we just go for Lord Etten? Because I don't like him anyway, and it would take him out of the picture. Plus, we are not allied with him in any way. We're not allied with him, so we're not going to lose anything. Yeah, let's sentence Lord Etten, because I don't like him either. I don't particularly like him as a person, because he's involved in drugs and stuff. So, let us sentence Lord Etten. Lord Etten. Dun, dun, dun. J'accuse. Oracle dust is a dangerous substance. You're responsible for the death of King Talys. I sentence you to die. Oh my goodness me. This is ridiculous. My people will come for you, Eric. Eric, King of Davern, you have found the one responsible for my father's death. The outcome of this trial is satisfactory for me, and as such, Atana's forces will aid you in your struggle against Radovia. Oh my goodness me. Now that is intriguing, isn't it? I wonder what happened. Does that actually... Do you not get his troops if you sentence nobody? Because, I mean, we don't know how strong the Radovians are yet, but surely if you need his help, the Radovians have got quite a big force. So I wonder, yeah, if you don't actually sentence anybody and you say, no, it's nobody, then do you just get wiped out in the battle? I do not know. So there we go. We've got his forces in the struggle against Radovia. 3,000 men will be ready to strike when you blow the horn, signalling my men to ambush the enemy. Oh, yes. Such is my will. Okay. We've got his support. Okay, that's wonderful. Later this evening. And we're up on the walls. Oh, and it's our daughter. Hello, we've missed you. You always loved this view. Is this where the battle will take place? Yes, do you see? Right there in the middle, there's a tight trail leading through. That's where we will hold them off. It's strange. Turns out I was always staring into the end of it all. Hey, nothing ends. With Ivor's help, we will be victorious. If he helps, you were at the trial, you heard what he said. He will keep his father's promise. Everything will be fine. Oh no, is she doubting whether he's going to help? Let's not worry about that for a second. A lot of things have happened since you left, Yeah, Potato Head's had loads of pets. Loads of very, very silly pets. One of them was called the Stabber, but in caps. You have to say it in caps. It's very important. Can we tell her about that? Oh yes, Sidani found some new pets, absolutely. Sidani keeps finding more and more ridiculous pets. She can't quite find a replacement for Dusty. Last time I was here, she had a snail. What was it? It was Smudge. I think it was Smudge. Smudge. She gave me a hard time about it. I won't forget that. There was also a hedgehog, a fox. I'm worried what she will tame next. maybe now we should say, oh no, hang on. Then we'll go on about Maya, and then we'll finish off with some lovely news. So have you heard of Maya? She was the Radovian girl who her sister was playing with, wasn't it? So have you heard of Maya? Asalia found a new friend. It turned out she's from Radovia. So your mother expelled her from the castle. She always keeps interesting company. Has she grown up, or is she still a mess? I don't think she'll ever change, Still give me a lot of trouble, that one. The other night she put another one of her pranks. This time on your sister. Asalia doesn't spare anyone. Okay, and then your mother is pregnant. Let's drop the good news at the end there. We had our fair share of stress with your mother too. She's pregnant. You will have a sibling. Congratulations. I guess. It's hard to imagine what she must be going through with the battle on the horizon. Okay, and there we go. I think we should wrap it up. Your husband must be looking for you. I suppose. She doesn't seem very happy. I mean, yes, she's been dragged away, but is she being treated well? I miss you, all of you, so much. Oh, we miss you too. Oh no, do I say forgive me? I think I might ask for forgiveness. That might be quite good. Because, we're up here, we're on our own. We had time to sort of think about things. I'm going to do that. Forgive me. I shouldn't have let you leave so soon. You know this was inevitable. Everything is fine. You don't need to apologise. Ah, she's good. You're very good. Well done, you. We've raised a good one here. Okay, so bruises. Bruises. Oh no, is he an unpleasant person? Oh no. What are we going to do now? Oh no. Are we going to go and confront him or something? Let's see what happens. Bruises. Oh, Ivo is doing all this to you. What? Oh, no, he wouldn't. He's very kind. He's good to me. He takes care of me. Just like I told you in the letters. Father, please don't tell him. He's the king of Etana now. He has an army that will blindly follow him, even to your gates. Don't say anything. It's better that way. He has better and worse days. Don't anger him more, please. Oh, my goodness me, he hits you. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to stand for that. I don't know if I like that. I can't let this naughty chap treat you like this. I will talk some sense into him. Please don't. Uh-oh. Here he is. Oh no, right, hang on. If I had to put money on this, I imagine that we might have a bit of a fight and he's gonna go off the castle walls. There you are. Pack up your things, we're going. Father. I'm gonna confront him. He's a nasty man. I'm confronting him. There was a timer, but we're doing it. You pipsqueak. You think you can wear the crown on your head and you can do whatever you want? What lies did you tell your father this time? Are you plotting against me again, Lorsulia? I didn't say anything, I promise. Plotting against him again? What? What previous plots were there? Were there other plots? I didn't say anything, I promise. She has nothing to do with it. Don't you think I can't see what you do to her? You lay hands on my daughter again. I swear I'm going to... What? Defeat Radovia all by yourself? I think you're forgetting your position here, Eric. I gave you my army, and thanks to me this castle will see another day. You do not tell me what I can or cannot do. Davern is at my mercy, so you had better address me with proper respect. Now do we say yes, your grace, or do we say nothing? I think we just say nothing. I don't like him. I don't like him. Say nothing. I'm just going to maintain silence. Better leave off here. Too much talking will get you and your family into trouble. Oh dear. We're leaving, Lorsulia, before I change my mind. Oh, he is a horrible, spoiled little horrible brat. Oh dear. Okay, our army upkeep has gone to -30 and we can't support this. So we are on currently -2 food. I think that's bad. I don't think that's a very good thing to see there. And I think if we do go into minus gold or minus food, or indeed minus sort of contentment probably, I think that does that end the game? I think that finishes the game. So I don't think we want that there. So what happens if we do not pay our people? Oh my goodness me, we lose 25 army to take us down to 987. Oh, that's not good. I think having that over 1,000 is probably a very important thing, because this meter here goes up to 1,000. And it must do that for some reason. I think that's going to be an important number. But I think if we pay them, we're on -2. And that's bad. That will finish us off, because there's no food. The kingdom is out of resources. And I think that will finish us off. So I think we just kind of have to bite the bullet and just do that. And say, do you know what? There we go. We've got 28 resources, but we have lost 25 of our army, which is not good. So 987 soldiers. We have now got some supplies, although I don't quite know what we need them for anymore, because the battle with the Radovians is here. Oh my goodness me. So we got rid of Etten, so Etten's gone, which it wasn't entirely conclusive that it was him, really, was it? I think it was more going to be him than the other two, but yeah, it wasn't an exhaustive sort of investigation into him, although he wasn't a nice man, because he was selling drugs and he was all a little bit arrogant and showy offy and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we condemned him to death, so he's kind of out the picture. And hopefully we've got Ivo's troops. They've not appeared here. They've not appeared just here. But it did say that they were going to be ambushing, didn't they? So maybe we summon them at some point later on when the Radovians least expect it. And then we get the numbers there. Maybe that's what happens. So at the moment we have these, and then we summon our lovely sort of Ivo troops, and in they all swarm, and then we win that way via an ambush. So yeah, I hope that's what's going to happen. Yeah, we've got everything ready. The general is ready. The witch is ready. The hunter is ready. It's all sorted. I think we now just need to get on with it. Let's go and do the battle with the Radovians with 13 troops, disappointingly short. 13 shy of 1,000, which I think that will come back to get us at some point. But do you know what? I think we have to do it. We can't do that because that's -2, and I think that ends the game. So there we go. 987 troops it is. Let's take them into the battle against Radovia. Battle between Davern and Radovia. Foothills of the Grey Mountains. And very pretty it looks too. It looks lovely. Okay, so we've got a little battle tent here and some archers and then some stuff going on. Now here's all our people. So there's the witch, the general, and the hunter. Oh, lovely. It appears that we're late. Radovia has already managed to build up some defence. We need to push them back and create a choke point at the foothills. The sky is looking clear. That's good. At least something works in our favour. Here, come with me, your grace. Okay, over to the war table. Oh, is it one of those war tables where they have a map and they push the little figures around with, sort of sticks? They can push the little sort of troop figures around. We gathered everyone we could. We will make an advance on your mark. Okay. Go, Mark, now. Go now. Oh, okay. Oh, hang on. There's things to look at. Okay, so do we want to talk to all these people? Do we want to chat to everybody before we actually kick off? We can talk to all the archers. There's a horn just there. Ah, that's what we had to do, wasn't it? We had to use the horn to summon Ivo's army. Okay. Well, we're over here. Why don't we have a chat to all of the people? So, Velek, hello. My mind's sharp. Weapons ready. Okay, Audrey, you okay? Awaiting orders, your grace. Okay, right, hang on. Stay put for now. Stay put for now. Stan, at your service, your grace. And Elena, potions, magic, whatever you need, your grace. And then the archers over there. Getting ready, your grace. Okay, they all say the same thing. Okay, right. Battlefield. Can we go and look at the battlefield? Soon, everything starts. Is that it? Can we look at anything else? Is there anything else that we need to be aware of, apart from that horn there, which we have seen? Okay. Audrey, awaiting orders. What do we do then? Preparations, archers, Atana, it's time, or stay put. Okay, well, these are, so it's time means we start the fight. Okay, preparations. What's been going on? How is it looking? We shouldn't wait much longer. Once we start, there's no way back. We have to defeat the enemy before our army is entirely depleted. I would suggest we make a reserve army. Okay. How do we do that? A reserve army? You mentioned a reserve army? Right, we should get a small chunk of our main force and set it aside. A reserve can be used to exploit Radovia's sudden mistakes, or to act upon nasty surprises they throw our way. Should we create a reserve? Yes, you seem more militarily sort of capable than I, so yes, absolutely. That's a good idea. Very well. Okay, so there's a chap. Hello, reserve. Awaiting orders, your grace. Okay, so now we have a reserve person as well. Do we have to actually do the fighting? Or are we just going to say, right, okay, go, commence war. Do the war, please. Okay, Audrey, awaiting orders. Okay, archers. I've seen the archers are getting ready. Once the battle has started, the archers will be ready for your command. Okay, and then Atana. What about the horn? We can use it to sound for Atana. I suggest we use it only if necessary, to create an element of surprise. Okay, I think it's time. I'm a little bit nervous. Tiny bit nervous. It is time. Okay, here we go. Do not fear, my brothers. Today is not the day we fall, for we have made strong allies, and in our time of doubt we need to remember that we are not here alone. But we won't need them today, for this is Davern, and we stand our ground. Hey! Lots of cheering, very inspirational speech there. Let's show them, or surprise them. Okay. Oh, there's actual stats. Oh, right. What have I got to do anything? Ready for orders. Okay. Archer, awaiting orders, Your Grace. Get ready. Archers, fire. Is stuff actually happening? They're only on 1,000. We're on 887. Archers, getting into position. Okay, so go and get into position. All of you. Why are you not getting into position? Okay, so pow, 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 pow. We took them down to 960. Okay, can we go and ask you? My unit can help. I've trained them myself. Okay, my unit can help. I've trained them myself. Okay, Audrey, hang on. Our archers should take a good chunk of their forces. Everything is under control. Is it? I don't feel like it is. I don't really know what I'm doing. It begins. I'm just sort of looking at things and hoping for the best. Stan, one word and we'll charge with full strength, Your Grace. Okay, do we have to do all the orders? The archers. Okay, prepare. So you know what to do. Getting ready. So he's then going to go and fire. So 960 comes down to 920. So we're picking the Radovians off. And then the last archers, we're ready. Knock and go. Show them what we've got. I'll let the rest know. Okay, so 920 might sort of bring it more or less in our favour. So now we are 880 versus 887. So we're actually in the lead. What is that? What is that? What's this? Yes, that's what I just said. There's some sinister stuff going on. Your Grace, magic. The fog is obstructing our view. Can we get the witch to help? We have no idea what is happening down there, and we need to send support immediately. This fog is thick. It fills my lungs. Not to mention what it must be like down there. One shouldn't rely on vision, but perhaps other senses could help. Unless there's a way to fight magic with magic. Whatever we do, it's your choice, Your Grace. We must choose a unit to send out, or let me know if we should wait this one out. Well, hang on, Elena. I've never seen such magic, Your Grace. I can try clearing it out, but it may take a while. Yeah, absolutely. Remove that. Do your magic. Go forth. I'll do my best, Your Grace. I assume this is why we have you here. So go and get rid of that, if you'll be so kind. Now what do we do? Do we get somebody else to do something? Oh, no. Okay, right. So she's gone around to do some stuff. Ooh. Oh, hang on. Hang on. They were down to not that many, and then they've got 2,000 extra. Whoa. They've just got a massive load of reinforcements. We're outnumbered. Blow the horn, you fools. Do I have to do everything myself? Okay, yeah. Blow the horn. We need Ivo's men. Here we go. He blows the horn. Davern calls for aid. Archers. Okay. Here we go. So the archers come back, awaiting orders. There's only 2 of you, I noticed. Right, okay, fire. Go and fire, please. You know what to do. Getting ready. You need to take down quite a lot of them, to be fair. 2013, down to 1,990. We are woefully outnumbered. Awaiting orders, Your Grace. Get ready. Go forth and do more fightings. Go and get rid of some more of them. We're painfully outnumbered. This is not looking good. That's not that effective. Oh, now what's going on? Oh my goodness me. Oh. What was that? Was that against us? The fog is gone. We thought we could get an edge, but they brought monsters. They ride armoured bisons. The hunter might know how to defeat them. Foul beasts are ravaging our army. We need to keep it together. More men on the battlefield could help swarm the enemy, Your Grace. It could also mean more men can die. Hefty bodies and sharp long horns, the hooves that can crush a man's skull. Not all units are equipped to deal with enemy cavalry. Perhaps we should use a beast professional to hunt them down. That would be a good idea. Who should we send out, Your Grace? I rather think you. I've never seen such beasts, Your Grace. I think there's a way to stop them, though. Yes, absolutely. That's why we've got you here. Go, Velek, do your best. Nothing less, Your Grace. This is very exciting. Okay, so he's going to run off. Oh, look, his little people sort of ran in. Are they taking them down? They're down to 1,600. We're down to 627. By the gods. Where's Atana? Are they deaf? Blow the horn again. Okay, go. Blow the horn again. Blow the horn again. Here we go. There we go. I mean, that should echo around the mountains quite clearly. Archers! Okay, still only 2 more lots for awaiting orders. I mean, you know the deal. Just fire. You don't need me to tell you to fire. Go and shoot arrows upon the baddies. Go and kill them. Right, okay. So down to 1560. Awaiting orders. Get ready. Go and fire. Okay. So they will then go and fire. It's not looking good, is it? Those reinforcements they brought in have really swung the battle very much in their favour. Oh, now, what was that? What was that? A letter, Your Grace. Really? The postal service is working in the middle of a war? That's marvellous. Help isn't coming. Have we been betrayed? Have we been betrayed? Oh, no. Now, was it because I got a bit grumpy with him? Or is it just because he is a horrible person? I think he's just... I think whatever we said to him on the wall, whether we confronted him about our daughter and the bruises, or whether we said, yes, Your Grace, and treated him with respect, I think he was never going to come to this. I think he was always going to back out. Okay, help isn't coming. This must be falsehood. We had a deal. Oh dear, what was that? Your Grace, that's not all. Oh my goodness me, now there's fire. These are not fire arrows, it's magic. Creatures made of flames. Oh, we don't have a witch anymore. The witch got rid of the fog and she's got lost somewhere. Magical fog monsters and now more magic. Focusing on defense should be your most important at this stage, Your Grace. Good organisation on the battlefield could also be the key to this situation. Who should we send out then? Okay, the fire is roasting our men in their armour. We have to do something. Can we send him? Can we send him? Oh no, we have got our reserves, haven't we? Hang on. I need to see what our other options are. I will talk to the others. Okay, what about the reserve army? Can we send the reserves in? The fire is everywhere. We can aid our brothers, though. Okay, yeah, give them all you've got. Go. Of course, Your Grace. So the reserves can now charge in. There go the reserves. So 617 down to 437. Oh no, the poor reserves. Darn it. Despite what the letter says, we need to try the horn again. One last go. Here we go. Come on. Maybe that letter was just... it was a trick. Maybe it was a terrible, terrible trick. Nothing. Oh, now what? Oh my goodness, I sense something bad is coming. Yeah, do you think? The fact that the sky's gone all kind of weird. Oh, it's raining. Do you know what? It'll put out the fires. Oh no, now there's more fog. Rain! Ha-ha! Archers! Okay. Oh dear. Is this all that there is? We're the last squad, Your Grace. Awaiting orders. Okay. Fire. Absolutely. Go. Getting into position. This is not looking good, is it? This is looking very bleak. We've got no chance because they're not coming. Oh dear. And something weird is going on. What is that? We can't last much longer, Your Grace. And there's no sign of a tongue. The letter was right. And there's something shaking the ground. What else is there? They just keep on coming. It's been an honour, Your Grace. Is this it? Is this the end of the game? What is this? What is that? It's been an honour, Your Grace. Okay, this is not the end. Yeah, this is not the end. Don't. This is not the... Okay, what's that? This does not look good. Some kind of monstrous device. We have no other choice. We have to send everyone in. Gather round. Yeah, why can't we send Stan and his troops in? Okay, yeah, let us show them what we're made of. Yes, we can choose that. We can choose Atana has abandoned us or all hope is gone. Come on, have some backbone. Let's do it. Let's show them what we're made of. They've shown us the unfamiliar. We've seen beasts, magic, but they haven't yet seen what we have in store. Show them what Davon is made of. Give them hell. Oh, yes, wonderful. Okay, on my order... Here we go. I suspect this is going to be the end of the game. I think we're going to die, but we're going to die very dramatically. I don't think we can make... On your order, go. I want... Give them hell. In go. The last load of troops. 437. In they go. And 457. That was not the massive increase in troops that I was hoping for. Okay. Now what? Audrey? This is it, Your Grace. We gave them all we've got. Shaky thing. We can't take any more. What is that shaking thing? Is it that? Is this weird, that magical device thing? I don't know what that is. Oh. Okay. An avalanche wiped out both armies? Right. The gods have saved us all. You say saved us all? then there's quite a lot of dead people down there. They weren't saved. There was a massive avalanche that killed everybody. Okay. Right. Okay, the gods have saved us all. There's 20. We have a military strength of 20 and they've got nothing. They've been entirely wiped out. Unbelievable. We have survived. Oh my goodness me, we've done it. We've survived. Oh my word. We have no military strength. We don't pay any kind of military upkeep because we've got nobody there. Oh my goodness me. We have survived. They got wiped out by an avalanche. I wonder what that was all about. Okay. Well, yes, all these things are good. We'll keep all the agents. Okay. Save and continue then. What's going on now? So Grevno, week 31. So presumably the aftermath of the battle. Is this not the end? Hang on, what? Hang on, whoa. Hang on, what? I thought the battle with the Radovians was the end. I thought that was the big end battle thing, the showdown. But is it not the end? Okay, there's clearly a little bit of something else to deal with. Audrey has a spinny thing over his head. So Audrey, what's going on here? Explain. We were extremely lucky to win that battle. You are telling me we were saved by an avalanche, a mysterious avalanche. We have lost most of our men. If not for that avalanche, we would have certainly been defeated. I know, we must really be in the gods' favour. We'd focus on strengthening our army. I don't know if I'd ever forgive myself if this castle was destroyed. What are we going to do about Ivo, your grace? I don't know yet. Okay, right, and then there is a pigeon. Eric, King of Davern. I thought justice would find you through Radovia's hands, but I suppose I will need to step in. You didn't think that I would believe your alleged proof that you did not murder my father. Truly, it seems to me that you have sentenced an innocent person to death. How does that make you feel? Oh no, this is from Ivo. Okay, I saw through your lies, Eric. You would not only kill someone for your own wrongdoing, but I see that you also perform evil occult practices. You always have a dirty trick up your sleeve, don't you, Eric? I suppose witchcraft is a perfect fit for a deceiver like you. Falling mountains right where you need them. There's no explanation for this other than magic. Is this how you poisoned my father? Magic like this is dangerous and it must be banished. There's only one way to set things right. Davern needs to be purged of all witchcraft. Starting from your throne room, I will remove all things diabolical from this world. Oh my goodness me, he's lost his mind. The truth will come out. You will pay for your sins. Ivo, the King of Atana. Okay, Ivo's lost his mind. He's gone bonkers. Okay, right. So he didn't believe that it was Lord Etten. He didn't believe any of that trial. And he promised us that thing, promises his troops, just to, presume that he thought we were going to lose. But no, we did not lose. But then he said that we used magic to make the snow fall down. Well, we didn't. We used magic to clear some fog. So, he's kind of half right that we did use some magic. But yeah, he says it's dangerous and it must be banished. And he is going to purge all of witchcraft, starting from our throne room. I mean, you might want to get out there, witch lady. You might want to leave. Oh my goodness, has he lost his mind? I think the answer is yes. Evil tricks. The collapsing mountains were nothing but sheer luck at a dreadful time. Your Grace, Ivo promised us 3,000 men. We won't last long if he comes to our gates with an army this large. We must call the King's Summit. Other kings won't want to help us, but we must try. I will make the necessary arrangements, Your Grace. This is hardly an end, Your Grace. If we're under siege, we'd better stock up on supplies. We should aim for at least 5 large crates of supplies. The weekly summary will have all the necessary information. It would be best to set aside whatever we can at the end of each week. Oh, this is not the end of the game then. So now we've got another sort of period of the game. I thought that would be the end, but no, we've got another bit of the game where now we've got to do something else. Fight against Ivo? Is that the next battle? Ivo's going to come for us. Oh my goodness me. Okay, well, let's talk to our people, because they all made it back. So hello, General, you're alive. Your Grace, I'm back from Belka. I must say, something very strange is happening. It was covered in snow when I arrived. But when I dealt with the man on the white horse, all the frost just melted. Oh, so you're not talking about the fight that we just had, the big conflict that you were involved in. You're then talking about the job that we sent you on a little while ago. Okay, so when I dealt with the man on the white horse, all the frost just melted. I'm not sure what that was about, but it seems like whatever I did helped. Thank you. Hopefully this won't happen again. Okay, does that increase anything? Okay, no. Okay, Elena, hello. Your Grace, Torlando made me bring a stuffed monster head to his house. Ah, yes, we sent you out with Torlando, didn't we? Of course we did. I'm not sure what he was writing about, but he seemed very eager. Okay, so hopefully Torlando will come back later and, we'll get something from that, because we've given him quite a lot of our resources, Torlando, and he needs to he needs to produce some sort of result. And then the hunter, hello. Your Grace, I've encountered a group of children in the forest. They were looking for the fern flower. Seems like they didn't know they wouldn't find a thing this time of year. Luckily, nothing bad happened to them, so I took them to their parents and they thanked me for what they could. Some supplies and their words of gratitude. Oh, we did get some supplies. 11 supplies and 3 sort of public support stuff. That's good. And then we've got a peasant. And we've got Sir Frederick. Now, we told him to clear off before. That's interesting. The banker and a number of other peasants. So let's talk to Sir Frederick first. I told Noxie about your plans. Your Grace, I thought we had a deal. He said the rum might impair your judgment. I'm a noble knight. I did my time and helped many along the way. It's only fair that I get some help in return. Eric, you're a fool. Okay, so he's then going to clear off, so he's dealt with. The banker, I don't think we need to talk to the banker right now. Well, we need to talk to him to tell him to go away. I hear your treasury isn't in the best shape. I've off my services. We're okay. We're okay. 51 and 63 seems good. That's it for now. Clear off. We can always summon you anyway from the allies thing. And then 3 peasants. Okay. Peasant number 1, please. Your Grace, it seems Babushka has given up for now. Okay, yeah, so this was the sort of witch going and terrorising a village, wasn't it? So I think we've dealt with that. I think our people have just dealt with what they thought was happening. So the village has been cleared, and the strange writing and chicken legs are gone too. Her crows are still dancing in the sky, though. She's still out there somewhere, but she can't do much without her men. Thank you very much for your help, Your Grace. I don't know what we would do without you. You're welcome. I'm happy to hear our villages are safe again. This was a difficult time for all of us. Okay, do we get some stuff? Yes. Lovely. Okay, that's pretty good. That's nice. I'll take that. And then 2 peasants. So there you go. Peasant number 2, please. Your Grace, I went outside to get some carrots from the pantry. I get back and all my pots, pans, jugs, cutlery and mugs are smashed. I can't even leave the kitchen for 1 second. This is the doing of some imp, oh, I'm sure. I tried to lure him out with some onions, but he's a clever little fella. The worst part, it hasn't happened just once. Every time I go out, I come back to a devastated kitchen. That imp needs to be dealt with straight away. The hunter or the witch? A hunter. He'd know how to get an imp. Let's send the hunter away. Our monster expert will be able to lure the imp out. Good. That will teach this imp a lesson, and I will have peace at last. Lovely. And then you there, hello, peasant. Your Grace, I went to milk a cow this morning. Bully for you. Is that it? Is that what you're going to tell me? To my surprise, our Ditty, the finest, healthiest cow in the village, was not giving anything. Some say that her days are nearing to an end. I say we have a Muddy prowling around. What's a Muddy? He crawls out in the night and milks the cow until he's full. Bloated, he rolls back to wherever he's come from. The youngsters are waiting for the milk, but I've nothing for them. How can we live like this? Okay, so we can give them the witch. We can't do the hunter because the hunter's gone to hunt an imp. We can give them the witch. That might be quite good. Let's do that. So yeah, our witch can help. Let's send the witch out. Muddies are known to be quite vexing, but they're rather harmless. The witch might know how to discourage him from coming. Good idea. The witch will know what to do. I'm not sure we can afford another cow. Okay, so off you pop. Oh my goodness, yeah, that's good. That's good. That gives us resources and it gives us gold as well, the higher this number is. Okay, that's good. Okay, step down from the throne. What is there for us to deal with around the castle? I imagine there's a few things. Right, bedchamber. Let's go and see the Queen. Hello, we're here, just about. We just about survived, darling. We barely won that battle. To be honest, I have no idea what happened. We were losing. All I saw were fewer and fewer of our soldiers on the battlefield. I thought it was all coming to an end. I called for Ivor's army, but no one showed up. He wanted us to be unprepared. He hoped we would be defeated. We gave him our daughter. Why would he do this? He knows we have no rightful heir. He's just a young king. He doesn't know what he's doing. He sent a letter. It arrived this morning. He said himself he hoped we would be defeated, and he's going to have to finish us off himself. He announced a war. We have won against Radovia, but I'm not sure we can defeat him. We've lost most of our men. Eric, what are we going to do? He has Lorsulia. I don't understand why he would do this. We'll work something out, sweetheart. You shouldn't worry. You're pregnant. We must avoid any complications with the pregnancy, my darling. But how can I not worry? It's a good question. Fine, I'll try not to think about this, but you have to promise me you will find a solution. Okay, and I'm worried about Lorsulia. Do I tell her that? That's going to make her worry even more, isn't it? Or do I just... I've got to address it, because that's what we do. We are a team. We are a team, and it's our daughter. I need to express these things. So I'm worried about Lorsulia. Honey, I'm sorry about everything. What are you talking about? We won, didn't we? Just about. I know Ivo didn't help, but I thought everything was fine. It isn't. We've made a big mistake. I spoke to Lorsulia before the battle. Her neck was covered in bruises. She begged me not to say anything to her about it. I'm going to kill that Wandoot, whatever that word is. Bruises? What? This cannot be true. Was it Ivo? I've just spoken to her, but in the letters she seems so happy in Etana. We can't let anything happen to her, Eric. We have to get her out of there as soon as possible. Who knows what this scum will do to her? I need some time to come up with a plan. Stay strong, honey. We will solve this. I really hope we do. I would never forgive myself otherwise. I will see you later. Oh, yes, this is brilliant. Fine, I will stay here. We're going to break our daughter out of Etana and bring her back. Oh, that's good. Let's hope we can. Let's hope we can. And into the gardens, and it'll be Asalia. Hello, Asalia. We're not all dead. That's quite a good thing. Yes, Father. How are you? Not dead, which is good. I know recent events have been difficult on you girls. Do you mean the battle? Yes, and with Luli gone, I know you miss her too. I do, but it's fine, Father. We're going to be all right. I know you could defeat the Radovians. It wasn't the easiest on Maya. She knew some of the people. We almost lost. We had no choice. You know that, right? Yes, I know that, Father. I'm just glad it's all over. Me too. Okay, is that it? Is that everything we need to deal with? I think that's everything. We've spoken to everybody. Where's Potato Head? There you are, Potato Head. Do we not need to say something to you? Do we not want to check that you're okay, Your Grace? Oh, goodbye. Oh, so we go and see the other daughter and ask if she's all right, but not poor little Potato Head. Oh, that's not very nice. Okay, right, let's come back over here. Yeah, nothing. So, okay, we're done then. So, end of this week. So we do that, and then the King's Summit. Okay, what is this all about? Okay, here we go. So there's some other kings, all with fancy crowns. I hope we've got the best crown. Welcome and thank you for arriving upon my request. I've asked you all here to seek your guidance, help even. Davern is in danger. As you may know, we just won a battle against Radovia, but a new enemy has arisen. A new enemy approaches. Ivo, King Talys' son, is threatening my people. Even worse, he has my daughter. I fear for her. I suppose you're asking us for soldiers. What would be up against, do you know? Prior to the battle with Radovia, Talys offered me 3,000 men. We expect this is the army Ivo will bring against us. Good grief, says that man. I've heard of bigger armies, to be sure, but I'm not in position to myself to match that. Supposing... Oh, what's that? Coril aids Davern. You'd still be 2,000 men short. Same with us. Praxis, or Praxis, we'll say Praxis. Praxis, while prosperous as always, has only ever had a small army at hand. 1,000 men is the best we could do. You're forgetting that you won't have to take the battle into an open field. Defend the castle with half as many men as the attacker will surely suffice. Okay, will you all help us then? That sounds good. This sounds positive. Davern can count on all of your help then? Not so fast. Of course not. It's not as easy as that. For starters, Ivo was most likely preparing for this since his father's death. We don't have nearly as much time to prepare, get ready, and march this far. True, even if we get right to it, it's not easy to move 1,000 men. If we book right up, we might just get to Grevno on time. Timing isn't the best, yes, but even if we assume it will work out, it's not that simple. You see, with all these Radovians, I've had quite a challenge in the recent weeks myself. Well, you're the main reason they're even here. Wouldn't you agree, Eric? After a recent battle, numerous surviving Radovians are scattered throughout our lands. If you help me get rid of the leftovers, then I will give you my army. I want them all gone. Oh, but why not help the poor folks? Is killing them the only option? Not killing per se, just don't help them in any way. Eventually they'll have to move elsewhere, or they'll just die from starvation. Slaughter them all would be my advice. Okay, so we've got bloodthirsty king over here, and kind of pragmatic king just here. Who knows what they bore with them? Barbaric vermin can carry diseases, not to mention the monsters Eric has already had the pleasure of meeting. Trying to starve them will only make them more desperate, so they are likely to be more aggressive. I suppose he's not wrong. I'm not a fan of killing, but if I had to choose between my people starving and them, I would choose them. What is wrong with all of you? We should help them. They're people like anybody else. I like you, Eric, so here's my counter-offer. Help any Radovians that you come across, and you will have my army. Radovians this, Radovians that, I'm tired of this talk. I have no business with them. Yellis is far too distant for them to travel to, and I have nothing to gain from this conversation. I will take my leave. Okay, so he's just cleared off. Let him go, the old fool. If the Radovians were able to march through the mountains, there isn't much stopping them marching to Yellis, in my opinion, but what do I know? Look, Eric, I reckon it would take a time around 19 weeks. Oh, we've got our next deadline. Oh my goodness, 19 weeks before they manage to march an army to Davern. Why don't we meet then, and I will see what I can do for you. Let's say, if I don't have any problems with the Radovians, then I will lend you my men. Oh, is that how it is? Are you going to let people starve, Eric? Word gets around. If I hear that you're refusing to help the people of Radovia, then you can count me out. How can I support somebody that's indifferent to people's suffering? After all, didn't Ivo already call you a monster? Don't prove him right, Eric. Do what you must. I will see you in 19 weeks. I will come round as well. We can go over everything once again. Okay, that could have gone better. And there he is, just stood on his own in the middle with everything going a little bit wonkaloids. Oh, he's come back. Did you forget something? Farid, I thought you'd left. I was on my way and then I realised I left my car keys on the table. No, what? I ran to one of your daughters. Seems quite mature for her age. Uh-oh, you see, a marriage for an army, and I took you for a fool. I can see that I was wrong. What do you say then? I need to think it through. I can't just do it straight away. I need time to gather my thoughts about this. Atana is probably already marching in. They could get here sooner than you think. I could use the company of someone more energetic. The offer stands. If you change your mind, let me know. Okay. Right. Okay, that's fascinating. You will need to save supplies in order to prepare for the siege. To put supplies aside, click the plus button in the resources section. When you have gathered enough supplies, they will make a crate of food. To be able to feed everyone during the siege, you will need 5 crates of supplies. Okay, so what do we do with this? We've got 90 food right now because we're not paying any army upkeep at all because they all died. So we're not paying anything, which is fine. So what do we do with this then? So that's 10, 20. So if we do that, is this all? Do we have to do all that? And that's one. Oh no, that's 1 crate of food. That's 1 crate, is it right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need 5 for the siege. So we need to get that up to there. So yeah, I mean, so how much is that? How much is that actually? Oh, we can't do that. Hang on, how much does it take to fill up one of the bars? 30. So that's 60, 90. So we need 150 resources to actually pay to build these crates. Okay, that's fine. Well, we'll put 30 aside this time. We'll put some aside right now. Do you know what? We've got 60 remaining. Let's put another 30 aside. So we've got 2 crates done already. 2 crates of supplies already done, which is very, very good. And those 2 are away. We're paying Stan the General. Good grief. Right, okay, there we go. I think what we'll do is we will finish up for now. Oh my goodness me. So now we've got Ivo coming to march on us in 19 weeks. There's going to be a siege in 19 weeks, and it's going to be a Tana. So Ivo, the traitor, is going to come for us. He's going to attack us, and we've got to survive. And of course, we then have the choice of those 2 chaps who came to us. They will give us some people, but one of them will only give us his army if we kill the Radovians. Another will only give us his army if we help the Radovians. And another will only give us his army if we marry off our daughter to him. So not even his son. I think it was to him, which is a little bit weird. I don't like that either. So there are choices to be made, and my goodness me. And we've survived a battle, and the whole thing as well, the whole of the that sort of court sort of hearing thing was just a sham because Ivo never actually was going to abide by what went on there. He'd made his mind up before that even happened. So that was all just a waste of time. But there we go. So he has betrayed us in the battle. An avalanche saved us, but now we have 19 weeks to build up some form of defence, because at the moment we've got 40 people, that's not very many people really. I suspect we might need some more. So we've now got 19 weeks to try and get some more military in to just defend against the treacherous, the evil and horrible sort of character of King Ivo and the forces of Atana. So yes, we'll see what we can do next time out. But yeah, we'll finish things up for the moment. Hopefully you are still enjoying this, and that was very exciting indeed. So yeah, hopefully you did enjoy that as well. If you did, then please do leave a like. That would be very, very lovely indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on next time out in Yes, Your Grace. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Charlotte was murdered by Martin. Do we need to arrest Martin? Aaron was murdered by Martin. The mighty defense rectangle has been completed. We've crashed into a ship over there. Hello, pirates. They're just firing bits of explosive junk. It's killing quite a lot of pirates. Connor was strangled by Martin. Somebody stop him. I'd love to stop him.